Hello, stream. Hey, what's up, Carl? Yeah, doing a little bit of a late night stream. Not that late. 11. Late-ish. What? Oh my god, that's great, Carl. Well done. You did. Good job, Clindy. Hopefully. Hope it went well. I saw her reply to me, but I'm glad to know that you got your own response. Yay for people getting hooked up with editors. It was in the group email? How did I miss it? I just saw. Yeah, the only email I see from Melissa is just, "Hey Garrett, thanks for the referral and the kind words, much appreciated." If there's another one, I wasn't infoed on it, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I hope so. Melissa is great. I actually found her because she was a beta reader on the last book I wrote before I started writing Underrealm, which was like sort of a literary-ish novel. Um, and her beta reading basically was a developmental edit that I didn't pay for. And I was just like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this for me. Like, I should be paying you for this work. She was like, well, if you want to pay me, I'm not going to say no, but I said, okay, well, as soon as I can, I'm going to hire you as a developmental editor. And that's actually one of the company goals for the year is to hire Melissa as our developmental editor for Legendary. With a name like Don't Ban Me 123, you're kind of asking for it. Hey, welcome. I am writing a book. That's what I do here. I write books. This is the sixth book that I have live streamed. Right now we're doing the outlining. It's a fantasy novel. It's about a young kid who is learning to become. He was born a wizard and he's learning how to use his powers. But there is a war starting kind of all around him while he's trying to become a wizard, and he keeps getting sucked into it because his family has a dark side. This is actually the second book in the series. I should have the first one handy, shouldn't I? Um, oh my god, I'm streaming and I'm not even showing the damn... Okay, so here is... this is the first book. It's called The Alchemist's Touch in this series. But we're working on the second one. Yeah. It's got some Harry Potter-ish elements, but it's definitely not Harry Potter. Like in the second scene of the series, he goes to a brothel. So like, I just wanted to like clarify for people right up front that like if you're looking for Harry Potter, just keep going. There's lots of books that are very much in Harry Potter. Actually, I can give you a direct link. To the Kindle edition, where you can also find the print editions if that's your thing. Oops. If you, however, if you want to, there's another book in the same universe called Nightblade. That's really like the beginning of the whole story, and that's free. So if you want to just read a book for free, that link right there is how you do that. Cool, yeah, I hope you enjoy. Carl, that would be very much appreciated. I have only heard back from a couple of people so far, and only one person has finished the book, and her feedback is amazing. And speaking of her boyfriend has just arrived. It is still afternoon. Oh yeah, so I have to tell the story. I was going to wait until Kristen was here. Rob, can you tell me if Kristen's going to actually come tonight? Okay, well then you can tell the story afterwards. So on Friday, my iMac died. Like, died. I couldn't get it to boot up at all. I called Apple support. They couldn't help me. They said, you got to take it into the Apple store. So I took it to the Apple store, and they tried to boot it up, and they were like, oh yeah, your hard drive is toast. Like, we need to replace your hard drive. We can try to recover the data. And I said, no, don't worry about that. Like, all of the data is backed up. Just replace the hard drive. Give me back my computer as soon as you can. And they were like, okay, so it'll be like 3 to 5 days. So I left it. And then last night, I got a message from the Apple Store saying, hey, just have an update about your computer. And I was like, oh, it's probably ready to pick up. Tried to call them. It was too late. Called them today during the afternoon, which is where this is tying back in. Called them today in the afternoon, and I got a guy named Brian, who was super cool. And he was like, okay, so I got good news and I got bad news. I was like, okay. Okay. Hit me. And he said, okay, so the bad news is, while we were working on your computer in the back of the Apple Store, we dropped it and the screen shattered. I'm like, okay. Okay. But the good news is, we're going to give you a new computer. What do you mean new? Like brand new. It's a brand new computer. Yep, brand new computer. We're replacing the one that we broke because we can't fix it. So, I mean, we could theoretically fix it, but like the time involved and everything like that. No, we're just giving you a new computer. Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know where the bad news actually comes into the story, because he didn't give me any bad news. He gave me those two pieces of news, neither one of which was bad. So I come in, and there's they're just like, oh, here you go, here's your computer. I take a look at it. I'm like, this has a better processor than mine, and it also has a Retina screen. Mine didn't have a Retina screen. Mine had a standard resolution screen. Retina's way better. And they were like, yeah, this is the only one we have. We don't have any that exactly matched yours. So we could give you this one, or we could give you one with a smaller screen. I was like, okay, I'll take this. Are you sure? Hey Rob, how about you eat a dick? I like Macs. Personally, thank you very much. Vegetarian. Holy shit. Oh, that needs to be in a script somewhere. Even from slumber, Kristen exerts her influence. So I found out today while I was going through the interior of my copy of Patrick Rothfuss's The Slow Regard of Silent Things that the cover art is frickin' Shutterstock. It has the credit on, inside on the copyright page of the book. Shutterstock. This is Patrick fucking Rothfuss, #1 New York Times best-selling author, and his publisher can't get him an actual fucking artist? Like, come on. You gotta be kidding me. And when you look at it from that perspective, you realize, oh yeah, this is totally a Shutterstock image. Like, it's not great. It's not particularly whatever. This is like the mock-up that you do, and then you send it to an artist, and you say, do this, but better. Anyway. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he could release a book with nothing on the cover, literally just a white cover, and it says Patrick Rothfuss, The Slow Regard of Silent Things, and I would buy it, and so would so many other people. But I hope that I never become so big that I stop caring about the. Yeah, I don't know. See, and the stupid thing is like there's illustrations inside the book, and they're good, they're cool, they look great, I like them. So why do you go to all the trouble to illustrate the inside of the book and not even do your cover right? Like, Hey, what's up, Traxon? Oh, even better. Okay, this is a pretty good pass. I'm going to call it a night. I'm tired. I want to get up early, get my walking in. Tomorrow we're starting our commitment to a brand new, longer schedule. We are going to we're going to do 4 hours a day. We did 4 hours today, and tomorrow our commitment is going to be 4 hours every single day. Because one thing that I discovered is when I had it set to 3 hours a day, what I've been doing recently is I've been getting up early enough that I can get my 3 hours done in the morning, and then I do no work in the afternoon because I don't need to. So I'm hoping that by increasing it to 4 hours, I'll still do 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and then I'll start work again after lunch so that I can get my 4 hours in. And if I start, it's much easier to keep going, especially if I start earlier than 11 p.m. at night. Yeah, exactly. We'll see if I can stick to it. If it gets out of hand really quickly, I might have to be like, no, never mind. Sorry, that was a bad idea. But we have changed the commitment, and I told her that via very official text message. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Welcome to the stream. Don't ban me. Carl, if you can put together your beta notes and send them over, that would be a huge, huge help. Thanks for coming by. Who was in chat? Clundy? Traxton? Oh man, I'm tired. Yeah, I think that was it. All right. Catch you all later. Bye.